Hello and good afternoon everybody. My name's Lisa and my channel is Budgets and Bravery. Thank you very much for coming to watch today. If you watched my first video earlier on this week, thank you very much for watching, for the likes and the comments. I really appreciate it. And if you are new here to the channel, thank you for coming and giving it a go. This is going to be my first attempt for a video of cash stuffing for the month of November. We are a very low income family here, so a lot of our outgoings, direct debits and things are done online, so I work those out digitally using a bill tracker, paper bill tracker. But things like saving up for yearly payments for like things like house insurance, that's what we do for those online so that we can get interest. But anything else that I think of as sort of like a luxury or something that we enjoy, then I do in envelopes, and then when build up in the envelopes, I then put that money, condense it and put it into the bank to get some interest on that. So my month for November, I've got a cheat sheet at the side of me, so I'm hoping I'm going to be able to do this without making a complete mess of it, but if I do, apologies in advance. I think I should have for November £535, so we will count that here. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 510, 520, 25, 30, 35, 535. Now I counted that several times and didn't get 535, and I had to keep turning off the camera so I'm starting again, so at least I managed to do it right this time. So here we go. Right then, starting off with our grocery money for the month. It's just the two of us at home, myself and Hobie. Our daughter is currently at university, so she does come home for holidays and the odd weekend and things, in which case the groceries do go up. But at the moment, when it's just the two of us, we allow for £40 a week, and we are also using Olio, which is a food waste app, which is brilliant. So we use that when we can. We get the fresh food that's from them, but then if we're also sorting things out, or we also have veg patches and fruit trees in the garden, so if we get an excess of those in the summer, we then put those on Olio for other people to have. So right then, so groceries is £40 now. Technically November for us, the way I work it, is a 5-week month, but we've got 2 freezers which we've had for a long time, because we've got a dog as well, which we home cook for his foods. So we've had 2 freezers and they are currently both absolutely chocker full. Of what, we don't really know, so we are going to make November an attempt to eat out of the freezers as much as we possibly can, in the hope that we can then make a bit of room for the Christmas food to be bought at the beginning of December. So I'm not allowing for 5 weeks, I'm putting in £40 a week for the first 4 weeks. So and this week we're actually attempting, this week coming up, to just get things like milk and fresh fruit and things like that. But as I say, we do get quite a lot of stuff on Olio, things like bread. We quite often get things like sandwich fillings, which we have and use for our lunches. Sometimes we get fruit and salad products and things. So that is our groceries. Now I have an envelope for a 5-week month, and currently, what are we supposed to be putting in that for this month? £10 is going into the buffer, 5-week month buffer. So I'm going to add £10 to that. And colour in another couple of stars. It may be that we might have to take some out of this if the money that I've just stuffed doesn't last for the month of November, but I am hopeful that it should. So that should be £100 in there now. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. Yeah. So that's in the, it's sort of, it's from My Money Matters with Esther. It's ducks in a row for week 5. Technically I just use it to save up for, as I say, the 5-week months for the groceries, because generally everything else is a monthly amount that's not affected by a longer month. So that's that done. Then we have got, next, this is my binder for, as I say, a lot of the things we do are online. So we've got online accounts which I use, and I will transfer the relevant money over into them after this probably. So maintenance, this envelope is for our car and home maintenance, you know, things like light bulbs, new windscreen wipers. I'm trying to think, what have we had to buy recently? I can't think, my mind's gone completely blank because of nerves. But anyway, we have roughly £400, which we have, oh, that was it. My husband needed some plywood for something, for fixing something. So we've got currently £382.50 left in here. We've got 350 in the bank, and then 82.50 is in here. And I am going to add £10 into that. And I will alter the tracker after that. Harry is our dog, and he goes for grooming every sort of 10-12 weeks, so he gets £10 for that. So he's now got 20, 30, 45, so there is enough there for his next groom, which he is booked in for at the beginning of December. So, and that's £35, but I always keep a little bit extra in, because over the year I think it costs more than the 120 basically if I put £10 a month. If you do hear noises in the background, that is the dog. He often wants attention because he's my shadow, but he's just digging to try and get himself comfy on the blanket at the moment. So that's Harry. Clothes and shoes has had a bit of a pounding the last month or so, so we've only got £15 left in that at the moment. So I am adding another 15 to that, so I'm going to make it, do it like this, 20, 30, and put that back because I'm going to need those later. So we'll add 3 5s to that, so that's making it back up to £30. Does need more than that adding, but at the moment we will see what happens. Oops. If I forget to say where these trackers are from as I'm using them, feel free, if there's any that interest you, to drop me a message and ask, and I will happily tell you if I can. Prime, that is one that I do digitally. It's I think it was £95 earlier this year, so I generally save £10 a month, but if I need to leave it for the odd month. Supplies is for, I make needle minders, which are like for crafting, they're like a magnet that you put your needle on if you do stitching and that sort of thing. So whenever I make any of those, I also sell those. My money, I always put what I spend, what I take into a different account, but I do that online. And then our emergency fund, again, I'm doing all that digitally as well. We've currently got £600 in it, and I will be putting another £10 into that later, because hopefully that's not going to be, I want to get to £1,000 on that. I did start off at 500 and then upped it to 1,000, and that's the next goal for it. So then next up we have what I call our sort of enjoyment ones, pleasure ones. Seasonal. This is I put money in as and when I can, and it's for things like going and getting a coffee when our daughter comes home. She and I like to go to like Starbucks when the pumpkin spice latte starts, or Costa when the gingerbread latte starts, which it is, and she's coming home next weekend for the weekend, so we will be doing that. So this is, I do a seasonal one. I've always got one on the go, which I put a couple of, you know, a little bit in here and there, so that we can go and sit and enjoy a coffee together when she's home. So I'm putting £5 in that this time. So I've got 2, 4, 5. Just done a half thing on that. So that's in there. Then we have takeaways. Now October's been a bit of a month, a spendy month and a lazy month. So we've only actually got 15 left in our takeaway fund. So I am going to add, what did I say? Another 15 into that. So what I'll do is I'll put that back. No, put that back. Put 20 in. So we've got 20, 30 now. Take another 3 off there. Hoping that November is going to be a good month in which we don't end up getting takeaways, because we need to. I am losing weight at the moment. I've got a lot of weight to lose, and it's hard work, and it's coming off very, very slowly, but I'm not sort of going gung-ho for it. I'm just trying to eat a bit healthier and be a bit more active, so I need to do that. Date night is more a case of if we really, you know, fancy going out. We don't go out very often at all, so this will be something where we can save up and have a meal out, a nice meal out, somewhere that we really like, or go to the cinema and have something to eat before or afterwards. Or most recently we managed to get some tickets for the Extreme, well, I think it's called Circus Extreme, that came local to us. We went to the circus. That was amazing, and then we went for a meal and a few drinks afterwards, and it was really, really nice. So date night, some of these are ones that I've made myself. They are very basic, but I try and make a few as and when I can, just to try and stop me spending on Etsy, which it doesn't seem to work. But right, date night's getting £10, so we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, so I'm going to put that back there and change that. Oops. And then, so cross off another 2 hats, so that makes 80. So, oops, that is something, all the main birthdays in the family at the beginning of the year. Mine is January, my daughter's is January, and my mum's is February, and my husband's is March. So we tend to go out for a nice meal, my husband and I, between our birthdays. So that's probably going to end up used for that. Holidays, we've got a motorhome that we use. It's a very old one, but it means that we can get away for cheap holidays, really, as and when we want. So obviously at the end of the summer, we don't go very much over the winter. We do sometimes go through to husband's family who live on the coast and have a weekend with them. So we don't spend very much. But I'm going to actually put, what did I say? I think I said £20 in this. There is £100 in the bank. and I'm putting £20 in this to start, well, not start building it up again, but to keep it topped up for if we do decide to go anywhere, or to start building it up for next year. Maisie is our motorhome, and that's the fuel. What we do, I allow for so much money fuel in the budget for a month, which is for the car. We're down to one car. We did have two cars. We've gone down to a one-car family now that our daughter is at uni and she's got her own car. So what we do is we allow for a certain amount on fuel for the month, and if we don't use that in the car, then that money goes into the Maisie Fuel Fund so that we can fill the motorhome up when we do go away. Now, we did use all that because we filled it up and we went away a couple of weeks ago for just a couple of days. So that's empty at the moment, but it won't be filled up today. At the end of this month, if there is some money left from the car fuel, it'll go in there. Home decor. Now, I'm actually going tomorrow with my mum. I'm going to IKEA and then to a local shopping centre, and I've got to get some more. We keep breaking plates at home, so I'm going to get some more dinner plates and side plates, and I'm going to get some of the IKEA tea lights because we go through them at a rate of knots over winter and Christmas. So the plates and the tea lights that I need are going to be 23. So I'm actually going to take 25 and put that to one side, and that's going to be going in my purse. So I'm not actually touching that at the moment because I was saving. I want to brighten up our bathroom, and I want to get new towels just to brighten it up. So there's £60 in there at the moment. It is technically fully funded. This was a freebie that I got, was from Mrs. B Organised. So that's fully funded, and I have seen the towels that I want. I want some like rich dark green ones. I don't know whether they're called fir green or what, but they're dark green, and they're going to be about £40, I think, to get 2 bath sheets, 2 bath towels, hand towels and flannels, and a bath mat. So I'm going to leave that in there as it is, but the 25 is going to one side for IKEA. My husband does his own brewing, brews his own beer and wine and things using the fruit in the garden. So, but he does needs various bits of ingredients. It saves us money overall because he doesn't buy beer at the supermarket, and makes some very nice wine. So, but well, I've started trying to put a little bit of money away for when he needs extra bits, extra ingredients, grains and things. So that is getting £10 this month. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that and that and put, so you have to excuse the noise, the dog has encountered a fly that's coming in. How they're still coming in at this time of year when we have a fly screen, I don't know. But so that's got £30 in there at the moment. New tech. My mobile phone it's an iPhone 11, which is not old, but it's old compared to a lot, and it's been playing up quite a bit. So I'm getting worried that that's going to die a death soon. It definitely does need a new battery soon if it does stay alive, and also our printer is not the best. So I'm saving up for, well, I'm wanting to save £300. This was from Grounded Budgets, I think it was. Yeah, Grounded Budgets. I'm saving up 300 to start with, so that I've got that in there. There is £200 in the bank, and I'm going to add another 10 to that online later. And tickets, something before our circumstances changed. We used to love going to either see comedians, things like Peter Kay, Michael McIntyre, John Bishop, or going to music concerts. and we used to go quite regularly. Well, that's no longer happens, but I decided that we were going to save so that we can book one to look forward to. So I'm trying to save £150 for that at the moment, and we're at 110 at the moment, so I'm adding another 10 to that this month. So we've got 100 in the bank, 10 there, so I'm going to put that 10 in and take that 20 out and add another 10. So that's 120 that we've got in there. I'm not sure what we will book. There's various things I'd like to see. I love going to see comedians because it's just such a feel-good thing. This is another one that I made myself, just very basic, but does the job. So that's that folder done. I don't know how long this is going to be. I've got a dreadful feeling it's going to be really long and everybody's going to have turned off, but just have to carry on. Right, then this is my Christmas and birthday binder. I have got some other binders on order that are going to be for the new year. I'm going to be swapping things about, I think. So we will see what happens. Right, Christmas. That actually I was saving for £300, which is for myself, my husband, daughter and the dog. Yes, the dog does get included. He is my baby. So we did manage to fund the £300. And then I saved 100 for gifts for other people and 100 for the extra Christmas food. So they're not getting anything at the moment. When I do play the roll with it, I think it is, in a little bit, I will see whether it gets it. Birthdays, it's our daughter's 21st at the end of January, so it's a bit special. So this is generally £200 for the 3 of us, or 4 of us if you count the dog, which we had 180, so 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80. I'm adding another 20 to that, so I'm going to put that in there. Put that in there, so we've got 120, 40, 60, 80. That's 200, so that makes that fully funded. I have got a placeholder here somewhere. Fully funded. Yeah, fully funded. I think these were from 2 Queen Bees or 2. I'm not sure. Can't remember. As I say, if anybody wants to know, just ask. So that's 200 in there. So that is to split between the 4 of us. I mean, we've got, as I say, until middle of January for mine and the end for my daughter's, and then March for my husband's. So maybe they'll get more. And then I've been using this one from Grounded Budgets to save, so that I could save extra for her birthday. So there was £40 in there. I'm adding another, what did I say? I think I said 20. Yeah, I'll actually use some of this. Adding another 20 into that. No, I'll do it this way. So there is now £60 in that. So what colours shall we use here? I think we'll do a pink one for here. So once I get to sort of 80 for this, this is full, and then obviously she'll get her share of the 200. There's not a lot that she wants really. She doesn't know what she really wants for Christmas. She's asked for things to do with her uni degree. So, right, what other colour shall we use? What have we got? I'll use that blue. So we're at 60 there. So if I can manage to get 10 away in December and 10 away for January, that'll get us there for that. So, got 60 there. And then occasions, this is a tracker from my addiction to Cashbook Cute. It's the Valentine's Day tracker. As everybody knows, Valentine's Day is in February, so what I try and do, I try and get £60 together for just to get ourselves a bit of something for Valentine's Day, or to go and have a meal or something. So I am adding £10 to that. So we've now got £40 in that. And I'll get another couple off there. I have laminated these. I know some people have bought them unlaminated. Some have bought them, no, some have bought them in black and white. Some are using them and colouring in a certain part of it so they can reuse them. But then I did see that a few people had laminated them and it didn't take away the shine, the sparkle. So, and I've done the same because I can't bear to ruin them. So that's those. Right, I'm just wondering what to do. Right, so that's that. Then, what we got here? There is, I've done the thing for, I have £50 a month spend in money. My husband also has the same. He has his, he uses mostly his debit card, so I put his straight into his account, and he uses it that way. So I need 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So that's going to be going in my purse. Well, no, it'll be going in my folder in a bit. So let's have a look. I've got a funny feeling. Oh yeah, I'm also going for my hair doing on Wednesday. It is in desperate need of a cut. So I'm having that done now. Normally we would be putting some money into our medical health fund. I don't really have a hair fund because hubby has me do his at home, and my hair is long and curly, so it's very rare that I have it cut. I have it done about once a year, if anything. I hate going to the hairdressers, so it's a chore, and I dread going. I really don't want to go, but it's just desperate needs cutting. So it's only a case of a cut. She doesn't blow dry or do any, I don't have it coloured or anything like that. So there is £25 going over there for the haircut. Then we have my iris binder. This is for, we have a conservatory which has got like the old-fashioned roof to it, and it means that we can't use it very much in the winter and the summer. In the winter it's absolutely freezing cold, and even with the fan heater on in there, we don't have radiators because it's just, it would cost way too much to try and heat that. We do have a wood burning stove which we use generally, and then sort of put the heating on as and when. But this is to hopefully insulate the roof so that we can use it more all seasons. Hubby has priced up, and he's extremely good at DIY, I have to say that. So he's going to do it, and he's priced it up at roughly £500. So, or under £500, he reckons, to do the job himself. So we are saving up for this. So I am putting in £10 into that. So we need to find a 10. The 20. The 20 coming up. That's 20. 20. And that one. There we go. Another 10 added to that, so that was that one. So we're at 270, I think, on there at the moment, which is good, over halfway. I'm hoping if we can have some good side hustle income over the next year, that'll mean that we can get it done. We can do it before winter next year, but we'll have to see. I think that is everything that I have to put in the envelopes. I'm going to add this up, and I should have £100, which may be completely wrong here. So we'll go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Wow. Just wow. Woo! I didn't think that would add up. I thought I'm going to have done that wrong on my first video and look a complete fool. So £100 is left. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to use 50 of it which I'm going to, this is my challenge binder. I was going to do these as 2 separate videos, but I'm just going to leave it as is because I'm hopefully on a roll. I'm going to do, it was Go With The Throw, that was what it was called. So I'm going to do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That can't be right. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm going to do £50. I've also got this money that I have put to one side for challenges, so I'm going to add that to there. The other 50 I'm going to use for challenges, so we're going to see what happens here. Now I realise I have very few £5 notes, so we're just going to have to wing it and see what happens here. So put that to one side. What we got? We need a 10-sided dice. There we go. And we're going to, we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 there. And I'm going to make a note at the side of what we got. So we've got, so there we go. That one is number 7, which is adding to week 5. These are all going to be £5 each, so that I can do 10. Number 1 is clothes. This is one that I've configured and whatever myself. I can't think of the word. But yeah, things that do need extra money adding or would benefit from it. So number 5 is Christmas. Very good. Number 3, home decor. Oh, excellent. Number 9, home improvement. Ooh, excellent. Number 1, more clothes. 0, oops, health. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 to go. 6, birthdays. Another 6, birthdays again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now one more. 0 again, health. Right, so we have got 2 for health, so that will have to be done online. So that's going to go back to bank. Yep. Clothes is this one, I think. Is it? Is it? No, it isn't. Because clothes is what I class as a necessity. So clothes is having another 10 added. I think I just took a 10 out of there, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Should have done that. Right, clothes is having another 10 added. That's good. I'll top that up nicely. I'm sorry if I knocked you. So that's 10, 20, 30. That's back up to 40. That's a bit better. We're not sort of designer people. It's, I like a Mataman, Primark, all my sort of thing. Asda, Tesco. Right, that's come out of the envelope. Out of the binder. Right, so that's added that up nicely. Right, home decor. That is in that one. Yeah, so that needs 5 adding. So put that in there. Christmas, I realise I'm taking money from all over the place, but it'll all work out in the end here. Christmas gets another 5, so I'm going to put it in to... I'm actually going to put it into Christmas, the gifts, because I have used a little bit of that, so I'm going to put 10 in there. And then birthdays is another 10. That's good. promise you these won't be as long in future. I think I will do challenges separately in future. It was just not knowing how long it's going to take, really. All of these I was previously, if I had extra income, I was putting them straight into the envelopes to start with. But I decided I needed it to be more fun. So that's what I've been doing. So this is what I've decided to do too, because it just makes it a little bit more fun. Right, so there is 5 somewhere soon. Excellent. That's really good. And I really enjoy doing this because it's sort of really the roll of the dice as to where it goes, but it's all going into something that we need it to go into. They're all things that we need or want, and it's just making it more fun. So I find it's really enjoyable doing it this way. Right, so that is that. Health closed, home decor, Christmas, birthdays, week 5, home improvements. Yeah, so that's that done for this time. Then we should be left with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. No. What have I done? Oh, God. Go back to there. 50 is 10, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What did I have? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75. Why have I got 75 still there? And I should only have 50. What have I done? Tell me, somebody, what have I done? 25 is somewhere different, isn't it? Oh, what have I done? Oh, dear. I know I put that to one side for health. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Home decor I did. Clothes I did. Christmas I did. Birthday I did. Week 5 I did. Home improvements I've done. What have I done wrong? My mind is completely blank. Oh, I had an extra 25, didn't I? In that envelope to start with. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Menopause brain, really. Really, really, really. Right, so we have got £75 left. Those that will watch the last video will know that Knockout 9 was really, really evil to me last time. I think I ended up something like £30. If not, no, maybe more. I can't remember, and I'm not trying to add it up again. Sorry if I knocked you again. Right, so I'm going to do this first because it's just nasty. I love playing it, but it's just nasty. So we need those 2 pens. I'm not going to keep you much longer, I promise. If you're still around, thank you so much for hanging around. Right then, so what we got? 9. Oh, that's a good start. I'll take that. 5. 5. Oh, God. Okay, this is not looking good. This is worrying. Oh, 4. Oh, no, you are joking. Oh, my God. Oh, no, this is worse than last time. Right, what do we have? 2 plus 3 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. 26. Is that right? 10, 17, 20, yeah, 26. My God. Oh, dear me. Right. 5, 11, 18, 26. My God. I'm not doing another one of them. Definitely not. Right, 26. So, have I got any change? I haven't, have I? What can I do? 26. Let me think. 25. And we'll see what happens. I owe it 1. So I'm going to put 1 on there. And then hopefully I'll be able to sort it as we go. Evil, evil thing. I think I'm going to give this one a break when I eventually finish it. I've already done it once. Right, so then we are going to do... There we go. Put £10 into the 110. I might actually do that. I'll put 15. No, I'm going to put 15 into that, so I can have that 10 back out. So that should be 10, 20, 30, 40. Have I put the tracker? Still in the envelope. Right, so we've put 15. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, right. Put 40 in there. That gives us a 5, doesn't it? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to... I owe it 1. So if I put 5 in there, that's the 1 knocked off, isn't it? I've got 3, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 115, 118. Yeah, that's right. So I had 92 last. Is that right? Is that right? I had 92 last time. So we should have 102, 112, 118, shouldn't we? 40, 60, 80, 91, 110, 150. Yes, that's right. So I can rub that off because I'll do that after. It really has been evil to me, is that one this time? Right, so what we got left? So I'm going to put... Right. We got 14. I could do this one with 14, I think. Well, no, actually, we're going to do them. No. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put 20 in there. Yeah, do 16. And 4. 29th. 10th. Do 16 and 4. And that's 20 in there to start that off. And then I'm going to do 10 in this. So they're going to be 5. That one and that one. I know it's going to be into November and past Halloween soon, but that's the way it is. Right. So that's 10 added to that. Added 15 to that. 20 to that. 26 to that. Didn't have any pennies. The pennies I do when I get them from the supermarket. And that's empty. Right. Then finally we have, ooh, everything falling over, my coin binder. And this is one where we've got 4. Right, let's have a look. Let me swap these. Swap that for one of them. I'll swap them for that. Right, so we have got, let's use this one. So we got number 3, birthdays. Where's my pen? Oh, 3 again, birthdays, so that makes 5, so I can condense that. 4 is clothes, and I can condense that one as well. That's good. And 6. Ooh, weight loss, excellent. I have a tracker that I'm using. It's I'm trying to think. Now then, where is it? In my folder. Just remind me who it's from. Oh no, it doesn't say. I can't remember. It's either Scottish Highlander or Scouse Curl Budgets, I think. I will find out next time, I can't remember. But as I lose the weight, I am marking off for each pound. I've lost just over 6.5 pounds at the moment. But this money, I'm not taking from my money, I'm taking from our money. And what I do is I've got a money box that I use when I do lose £0.5 pound or a pound. I'm also using this from Grounded Budgets to sort of Proud, which was one that I saw. When I've lost my first ½ stone, which is less than £0.5 pound away, I'm going to put an extra £5 away, just as a reward. But yeah, I've got an envelope that I'm sort of putting the odd pound or the 50p's into, so that then when I do lose some weight, then I can transfer that. I can't touch that. I can transfer that into my money box. So, oops. I should have put that into there, shouldn't I? Oh well, it's gone into there now. Right, so I think that is just about, oh no, what am I doing? I need to put these in, don't I? So we needed birthdays. I had 2, so I'll transfer that over after. And clothes had 1. I'll transfer that over as well. So, I think that's it. Before you all fall asleep or die of boredom, I'm going to say bye for now. Thank you if you have watched this far. If you have watched it all, I would love it if you could leave me a blue heart so that I know you've managed to watch to the end. Really appreciate it. If you've enjoyed this, if you could leave me a like and a subscribe, I would love to start and slowly increase my numbers. I mean, I still can't believe that I've got 40 after one video. I know that it's unlikely I'm ever going to get like thousands or anything like that, or even 100, but it would be good. If I could hit the 50 mark, that would be brilliant. So I will see you all next time. Not sure when that will be, as it is all a learning curve for me, and I'm not sure sort of to make it a regular thing, or how to make it a regular thing, what's the best way for me to do. But I will see you again soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.